always got somewhere to go. Your life is filled with revolving doors.
What's up, everybody? You're tuned in to WHBC 96.3 HD3. It's your girl C. Marie, and I'm sitting here with R&B singer and songwriter, the very talented artist Kevin Ross. How are you?
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. We're glad to have you here in Washington, D.C.
You know, this is my home.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's your hometown. So does it ever feel surreal that you're actually just sitting here as an artist and not like this is your hometown, but you're an artist now? Like,
I mean, this is a manifestation of my dreams. You know what I mean? So like, I've been wanting to do this. You know what I mean? I went to Ellington out northwest, and so you know, for me to sit here and to be here at Howard, you know, it means a lot.
It's exciting. I'm with that. So your album?
Yeah, The Awakening comes out March 24th.
March 24th.
It's available for pre-order right now. You can go and get that. So yeah.
See, y'all heard it here. Get it. Go pre-order it if you haven't already.
Yeah, check it out.
Tell me about the title, The Awakening. What does it mean to you?
Well, The Awakening means a lot to me because it's me understanding who I am as a man. You know, understanding how necessary I really am. You know, to my family, to my community, to the culture, to the world, and most importantly to myself. You know, I spent a lot of time kind of like self-reflecting and trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life and how could I contribute in a major way. You know what I mean? Like, God gave me the gift to sing and write songs and create music, but like, how can I really impact my community? How could I really impact the culture with what I do instead of like just singing, you know, crooning or singing love songs? And there's nothing wrong with that, to have a balance, but you know, I want to say something.
I like that. To know, you talked briefly about it, your musical journey. You graduated from Berklee School of Music.
Out in Boston.
I have a friend there, and she loves it. Yeah. So talk about the time spent between that experience and moving. You moved from different states, and just the setbacks and how you came to the victorious place that you are right now.
It's a lot in between then and now. So pretty much to sum it up, once I graduated from college, I felt like that was a training ground for me. So I moved to Atlanta. I started writing. My first record was with Jamie Foxx, and I was maybe like 20 or 21 at the time. And so that meant a lot for me. But the years leading, or the years after that, were the hardest because of the fact that, you know, songs weren't coming in as consistent. You know, me trying to find my sound, me getting signed and going through a development process. So for anybody who's listening, you know, I just encourage everybody out there to just, you know, hold on to your dreams and just keep going at it, you know, because this is like years in the making for me, just to even be on album 1. So, you know, I don't plan to stop. I don't plan to let up. You know, so to see you all, you know, in the radio station handling business and doing what y'all need to do is inspiring for me. It motivates me to keep going.
Thank you for that. So you heard it here first, y'all. If you haven't already, go pre-order Kevin Ross's upcoming album, The Awakening. I got some more questions for Kevin Ross here when we return. Keep it locked right here on WHBC 96.3 HD3. Here's his single, Long Song Away. Thank you. Damn!
Right on point, man.
My chest.
Yeah, so it's a lot of stuff in the works.
See, so keep it locked with Kevin Ross then. I guess y'all just gonna have to follow him to find out.
Yeah, follow me, Kevin Ross Music, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, you name it, I'm on it.
All of it. And actually, on those social media handles, you do a lot of covers.
Yeah, I do a lot of I did a series called like 90s R&B. I'm a 90s baby, so I felt like it was necessary for me to kind of like reflect back. And it was just in perfect time because like the New Edition movie had just came out and all that stuff. So yeah, shout out to everybody who has watched and viewed and supported it on all of the platforms. So I'll be having fun.
So through music, because music is an art.
Yes.
It's a passion. That's a passion of yours. And it's a form of communication.
Absolutely.
You may have touched on this before, but what are you speaking when you talk to your fans through your passion, through music?
I want them to see a reflection of themselves. You know, essentially that if I can do what I want to do in life, then they can do whatever they want to do in life. There's no difference. You know what I mean? I wasn't given a silver spoon. I'm not a prodigy. I'm not anything of that nature. You know what I mean? If anything, I was the underdog. I was the one that was counted out. You know what I mean? To kind of just be, you know, a passive guy. You know what I mean? To live a normal life. But God had other plans for me. And so when people go onto my page or if they feel inspired, you know, I'm very intentional about that.
Right.
Because, you know, like I said, that's what we need right now. We need more leaders. We need more people to, I guess, motivate, uplift, and to lead the new generation, so that the reflection of what we see in the future will be better than what we, you know, where we at now.
Yes, and that's, as DJ Khaled says, a major key.
Major key.
Connecting with people, oh my goodness. And you're currently on tour with Ro James.
Yeah. Now, this is my first night at the Howard Theater. Doors open at 6. The show starts at 8. Major Maija opens up, and then it's me, and then it's Ro. So it's going to be a good time.
Be there.
Be there.
I'm jealous.
If you can. If you ain't got tickets,
jealous.
I feel sorry because it's sold
I'm taking
out.
somebody's tickets. I don't care. I'm taking somebody's tickets. Oh my goodness! So y'all are the new faces of R&B. Like, how did that even happen? How did it come together?
First and foremost, God, but then too, just the fact of, like, I felt like it was the natural order of it. You know, Ro kind of kicked in the door with permission. You know what I mean? And then I came up with my own flair with Long Song Away. So his record went #1. My record just hit #1 this week, as far as on radio.
Turn up.
Yeah. So I mean, it's really cool because honestly, like, we're here to diversify. You know what I mean? We're here to capture a younger audience. You know what I mean?
Right.
We're here to put out music because the truth is, like, there's so many people going back to the 90s, to Jodeci, to Drew Hill, to all of these records, and I feel like we can create that kind of music to this day. Not re-emulating it, not copying it, but getting that same energy, the same feel, the same nostalgia, the same desire that people want out of that music.
And
you know, I feel like me, Ro, and Major, and a couple of other artists that are coming up, we provide those feels for you guys. You know what I mean? And it shows within radio support, within sales, within streaming and stuff like that. So for those who have supported me and Ro and Major and many others, thank you.
What are you looking forward to most in 2017?
I'm looking forward to just being more effective with my music. You know what I mean? Like, it's all about visibility. And when I say visibility, I don't just mean being seen. I mean, like, my music spreading towards all demographics. You know what I mean? Like, I want for the world to listen to the messages that I have.
Right.
I feel like it's necessary for people to hear that. Just because of the fact that I feel like there's thousands of people that feel the same way that I do. You know what I mean? Sometimes you feel alone. Sometimes you feel like no one understands you. You know, the cries out for desperation because you feel like you're just kind of stuck in this gray area. You're stuck in this void. But there is a way out, and there is a light. You know, and I want to share that message. So it's not an after school special. It's not me being, you know, the new sponsor of Dare or anything like that. But I just feel like right now what's going on in the country and all around the world, like, I'm sorry for being so heavy or whatever.
No,
but I feel like, you know, depression is at an all-time high. Suicide is at an all-time high. You know what I mean? Like, and it's because of the fact that, I mean, now exposure is at an all-time high. You know, social media is at an all-time high. And so there's tons of people out there that are super critical of themselves, that don't like themselves. If they didn't like themselves already when they looked at themselves in the mirror, they definitely don't like themselves now that you have an audience to view and judge you and pick you apart. So there needs to be music that dictates the opposite, to encourage, to motivate. Not just depicting a cool and fly scene, but really narrating our way out of the gray and out of the darkness.
That's important. That's so important, because I actually myself have touched on the presence of depression. It's especially in the Black community where it's so shunned, and where people say, "Oh, you'll get over it. Oh, it's just a phase," but it's a real thing. And I'm grateful that you're shedding light on that, and that you're giving this positivity through your music. And to follow up on that, you're using the talents that God has given you. So with careers in the art, being so competitive, being so sensitive, what advice would you give a listener trying to pursue their passion with the odds against them?
Yeah, whatever your passion is. It may not be music. It may not be in the arts. Whatever it is, don't give up on it. People may say that it's unrealistic, that you should, just, stick to the regular 9 to 5. But to be honest, let's just say, let's take my career, for instance, as a singer. If I wanted to say, all right, well, the singing thing ain't working out, let me go and be a pharmacist, then I would have to go back to school, get my bachelor's in biology or something like that, right? And then I would have to go to pharmacy school, which is a whole nother 4 years before I get my, PharmD, right? And then if I want to be competitive within pharmacy school, I would have to do a year or 2 of fellowships, right? So when you really add that up, that's about 8 to 10 years before I'm actually a pharmacist, before I'm getting paid. So you can't tell me something is unrealistic, because if it's going to take me 8 to 10 years to have what I want for 40 to 50, there's nothing to discuss. You just got to watch me work. You got to watch me move. So for anybody out there that wants to be great at something, you got to put in the time, no matter who's saying that is unrealistic. The reason why they're saying it's unrealistic is because of the fact that it's not real to them, right? So if it ain't real to them, you have to have a certain level of forgiveness within yourself to say, cool, I know you don't understand. Love you regardless, but you're going to stay out my way. You know what I mean? Hands down. So
Tell them. So everybody, build your craft and listen to Kevin Ross while you do it. All right, that's all the time we have. Thank you so much, Kevin Ross,
for having me,
for coming and talking to us. Like I said, if you haven't pre-ordered his album in the last 30 minutes you've been listening to us, get to it. Anticipate hearing The Awakening by Kevin Ross on March 24th, 2017. All right? It's your girl, C. Marie, signing off. But keep listening to the hottest station in the nation, WHBC 96.3 HD3.
Forever's alone. It's alone.